Good afternoon, CFM, and Merry Christmas Eve to you. We will be having abbreviated hours today, so make sure you see that on the table and on the board. We're going to be doing a hero workout called Blake or Balake, depending on your persuasion there. We're gonna start off today with a 3-minute bout of warm-up pace cardio, and then we're gonna do some ground stretchy exercises, follow that up with testing and setting up each of the different workout elements for Blake. Okay, so the first one is a seal, down dog, lizard step. So this is a combo movement that has a lot of really good yoga positions in it. Seal, gentle, press upward, stretch out those lower abdominals, middle abdominals, hip flexors. Down dog, so I push back, shrug up into that overhead position, stretch out the hamstrings, and then as I sweep down, I'm stepping forward, try to get that foot in line with your hands. Lizard step on the left, lizard step on the right, okay? And then back to the ground and do that 4 times. Seal, down dog, 1 lizard step, 2 lizard steps, okay? Next one is gonna be a scorpion stretch. I'm kind of around some activity here, right? So stretch both directions, again, 4 times. And when you're finished with those scorpion stretches, you're gonna do some frog hops. Feel free to ease your way into these. You don't have to go max effort right out of the gate, but try to touch your fingertips to the ground and then jump upward. If you can jump and pull your knees up and land softly, that is the goal. So jump and then a smooth, controlled landing. When you're finished with that, warm up and test 1 or 2 of the workout elements. So there's a walking lunge with a plate overhead, there's some push-up version, there's a box jump, there's a wall ball. Each of those you should be comfortable with and have 8 to 10 reps under your belt before we get started. All right, so here's some of the variations. It's gonna be 4 rounds for time, right? So this is a task priority workout. 100-foot walking lunge. The length of the rig is 40 feet. So you're gonna go down, back, and then halfway down, right? So that's the distance. The position is a plate in the overhead position, right? 45 pounds for the guys, 35 for the ladies, relatively challenging weight. And then we're tapping that back knee to the floor, walking lunge for that 100 feet, and then setting your plate down, okay? After that, box jumps, 30 reps, relatively high volume and a moderate to high box height. So this is one where I would expect you to have to take some breaks midway through. Be careful on the box when you come off the lunges, when you come in your round 2, round 3, round 4, your legs are gonna be tired, so make sure that you spot your landing, be confident in your position, and nobody fall over the box or ditch their shins on the box, right? But standing behind the box, using the arms, swinging forward, jumping and landing on top, stand to full hip extension, and then jump or step back down. Next one is gonna be wall ball shots. So this is a full depth squat, right? So hips below parallel, and then shoot upward, throw that ball, hit the target, catch, and repeat, okay? Wall balls. The last one is a push-up variation, right? So the standard version for today is going to be a deficit push-up. All right, I just realized you can't really see my deficit right here, right? So I have 2 plates. The width of the plates is the same as the width of my hands for a regular push-up. And what my goal is to get additional range of motion, additional stretch in the pecs and the chest when I do this deficit. So I'm going down deeper than I normally would on a regular push-up. Regular push-up, I go chin, chest, hips, all the way to the ground every rep. On this one, it's the same thing, chin, chest, and hips, all the way to the ground every rep, but now I gotta stretch even further to get that all the way down there, right? So that's my deficit push-up. So the push-up is supposed to be a little bit harder than a regular version of a push-up. Coach's challenge is gonna be handstand push-ups, and what I will say on the coach's challenge is you're only doing 10, but if you have to scale the handstand push-ups other than by using a pad underneath your head, then it's not the movement for you for today, okay? So don't use today's hero workout as your first time doing handstand push-ups. Let's practice them in a separate environment before we throw them into metabolic conditioning workout, all right? That's just smart practice for how you train your shoulders and protecting your head and your neck, right? And that's the workout, right? So 4 rounds for time, have fun with it, and I will see you guys the day after Christmas. So this is also Merry Christmas, and take that day off, spend time with your family. Enjoy the season.